shifting our focus to more breaking updates coming in. Times Now has accessed K Kavitha's letter to the Enforcement Directorate, and in the letter she says, I am today submitting before your good self all the earlier phones that I may have used in the past, but as sought by you, which I could gather. Going across to senior news editor Bhavtosh Singh, who's joining us. Bhavtosh, we were just discussing the phones that K Kavitha was flashing as she entered the Enforcement Directorate. In her letter, she has said that she is submitting these phones that the ED had sought.
Yes, in fact, she in the letter has also said that in a very malafide manner, in a very the allegations have been leveled against her purposely that she has destroyed the mobile phone, and this was brought in the prosecution complaint that was first filed in November 2022 and repeatedly mentioned in the remand note. And she has said that at no point of time she was given an opportunity to explain her side of the story, and that is the reason why she has said that today she will submit all the mobile phones that she has been accused of destroying or of changing while the period of investigation between November 22 till this year. What she is trying to say is that purposely these allegations are being leveled by the Enforcement Directorate while this case was being investigated. Remember, this case is being probed by the Enforcement Directorate since last August, and it's now nearly 8 months since the investigation started. But the period that is being covered by the Enforcement Directorate is since 2021, and they have said that all the accused in this case decided to destroy their phone because the excise policy, the draft excise policy, was purposely leaked to them. Now she says that her mobile phones were not destroyed, they were all with her, and she's now submit them when the third round of questioning will start today. Okay, all right. So Bhavtosh, you've accessed that letter that K Kavitha has written to the Enforcement Directorate. Let's also go across to Aditi, who's joining us with the operative bits. Yes, Aditi.
Well, a very strong worded statement has been put out by K Kavitha, and let me go across to the letter that we have accessed. She says, in continuance and furtherance of my repeated appearance before you, that is ED, and rendering all due assistance and cooperation, and despite the actions of the agency being ex facie mollified, I am today submitting before your good self all the earlier phones that I may have used in the past and as sought by you, which I could gather. Now, moreover, she says these phones are submitted without prejudice to my right and contentions and larger contention whether a woman's phone can be intruded in the teeth of her right to privacy. I may take this opportunity to point out glaring act of malice on part of the ED agency when it has chosen to make instructions against me in prosecution filed by some other accused in November 2022, alleging that certain phones stands destroyed. It is baffling to note as to how, why, and under what circumstances agency made such allegations when I was not even summoned or asked any questions whatsoever. So this is a very strong worded reaction coming up from K Kavitha. All right, Aditi and Bhavtosh, thank you for joining us on the broadcast as K Kavitha is being questioned by the Enforcement Directorate for the third day today.